because there's a contest at LVI at the Winter Stories. 6 of them. Make 6 images for possible exhibition and also a year's worth of opus. I could use that because I'm going to be probably very, very broke. Because congratulations, I am no longer having unemployment checks. I ran out. The check is on its way. The last one. I would be hauling ass delivering food, but I have pink eye. That's contagious. A lot of contagiousness. So rather than pass along the savings to the customer, I am here squinting at any source of light. Well, it's better now, but yesterday was bad. I was lighting my candles, praying to my saints, and I can barely look at the flame. My eyes are dry. My eyes are dry. I dare not put too much droplets on there right now. Tis the season. Excessive dropping. It's. Okay. Get in there. Get in there. I don't think you're in there. Get in there. Okay. I think yeah, there we go. Swimming around. Okay, we can wipe. It was bad yesterday. Or it was bad the night before because I was preparing a lot of videos to publish. And I had to take a breather every single image because it was so friction filled. It was so dry. Oh god. Okay. So, yes, I figure might as well do the image making online on Twitch. Make it part of the episode. Multi-category that shit. Oh god. Please stop. Stop irritating. Okay. It's very ironic. The very affliction affecting the very thing that is essential to put on a show. But I'm gonna fight it. Okay, it's better. Actually, I'm just embellishing. I'm just being dramatic. It's better though. I had to do everything like in the darkness because photosensitivity is a thing. But it's getting better. It's getting better. Tomorrow it's gonna be another day. It's gonna get better than that. And then maybe I'll start to be able to earn and keep again. But I'm gonna have another check. Oh god. It's hard to focus. It's hard to focus. There we go. Isn't this fun? Let me just... Alright, how about I just like cover this up? There we go. Maybe I should look into an eye patch. I don't know. Oh, I'm just thinking about it. Okay. Anyway, I was gonna go down the list and go through each of the stories once. And as we're going through the story, make an image using the Novel AI platform, image making platform. You know, I haven't really worked on this platform too much. I've been doing the larger platform that it's attached to, the, totality of human creativity one, that one. Uh, I don't know who of you out there, actual audience members, as opposed to the bots, actually are clamoring for an image generation machine that does less images. It doesn't surprise you with boobage, because training data are like, 2 century and before 1,000, 2,000 years of boobage. Most of art and most of our remnant vestiges of civilizations, things that would have been long forgotten if it weren't for the fact that in a trash heap there's these broken ceramic pieces upon which there are drawings of dicks. Political cartoons of dicks. The Romans did. That's the thing. Don't erase that part of our humanity, folks. Sure, have these models that cater to this illusion of safety. Upon this thin skin of atmosphere and crust, like akin to my eyeball right now. Okay. Hurtling through space, hurtling through radiation and blights. Bookended by voids of infinite time and space. That's your safety? Don't make me feel safe. Oh, why is this so... Is it because I've just been working it a lot? Here's a... I'll bring it back. I'm gonna moisten this towel. There's gonna be water, I think, in there. Oh. Okay, this is better. I'm wearing a large towel, or have it on my face. And probably the quality sounds different because I'm speaking through the towel. Like that, I don't know, some Duck Tracy villain, I don't know. Okay. Now, just like that, hold it. Then just moisten. Oh, you know what? That's probably it. I haven't washed my face. Truly. There's probably oil all around me. I just haven't noticed for hours. Oh. This is why I never show my face. No, no, that's not true. I just don't like the pressure of looking like something. Says Odo. Oh God. There we go, much better. There we go. I'll put that in the bag there. That's a bit contagious fabric there. I feel better a little bit. Patron saint of eye damage. There is one. Yeah. I forget the name. Bacchus? No. Gay people and eye damage? Something like that. Happy cold and flu season, everyone. Trifecta-demic. I think it's like COVID and flu and maybe rhinovirus or adenovirus or norovirus or what a virus. Couldn't do without you. You know really how to make them stack. Alright, speaking of stacking, I'm gonna start this story, which I don't know how that connects. So here's the initial image, the little world, let's start generally. Oh, yes. This. Props. Ooh. Japanese. Ooh. What's the inspiration? Okay, what's the inspiration? Magical whips are evil powers. Adventurers standing at a massive castle door. Churning lightning storm. Midnight snowstorm. Undesired content. Not safe for work. Lowest bad anatomy. Extra digits. Fewer digits. Mesothelioma. Mesothelioma. Let's start generating. What? Oh, these. Does this mean, like, take them? Whatever. What does that mean? Description or story excerpt. Oh, say. Can you see? Okay. Play the story. Let's play the story. God damn it. I told you. 6 chances to win. Exhibit features. I want some endless. Come on. Wait. Yeah? Okay. Read a story. Story. Okay. Yes. Wait. Wait. Okay. Read more. What? Come on. Yes. This sounds fine. Uh, folks. Does this mean like... Oh, there we go. There we go. Psh. Not that intuitive. Let's fill the placeholders. Winter Lord's title. Uh, mm, Lord. Limerick. Oh yes, we're going there. I'm gonna run this character to the ground. She eats the crabs in half. It's the limerick.
This is a test for text to speech. A little harsh.
We're done. We got you. My eyes just want to close right now. Wasn't that ASMR for you? Molly ASMR. COVID ASMR.
A bolt of lightning tore through the air with its attendant peal of thunder, muffled by the blizzard all around me. Mere instants behind, the flash started me back to the present. Caked in ice and snow, my movements had slowed without my notice. Now, as I exerted myself anew, I began to realize just how cold I was. My arms and legs were stiff from the frigid air which ripped through my coat like it was nothing. Each step I forced out of my sluggish legs felt like I was summiting a mountain through the waist-deep snow. Though my eyes were nearly frozen shut, I could see my goal was before me. Step after arduous step, I groaned and pushed, using strength I knew I didn't have, yet I summoned it all the same. My limbs were too cold to complain as I stumbled and fell with a crash against the solid oak door. slick with ice. The rough grain of the door offered no comfort from the gale which still roared around me. I groped slowly for a handle, at last finding a large iron ring. Grasping it with the last of my strength, I held my weight against it. The door opened but a crack, yet it was enough for me to slide inside, landing hard upon the polished marble floor. I coughed and shivered as I tried to catch my breath while the door silently slid shut behind me. Each noise I made echoed off every surface of the mausoleum-like entrance chamber I found myself huddled within. I struggled to my feet and shook off the snow and ice, leaving a small pile of frost where I had landed. I was inside the Wimter Snowlord's castle, safe from the fury of the storm, yet closer to danger than I had ever been in my entire life.
Oh, really?
Rubbing my hands together,
Mr.
I
Luke.
recalled my quest. Faint warmth returned to me, as did the urgency which drove me towards my goal. I sought an audience with the Wimter Snowlord to request an abatement of the endless winter which my homeland had been cursed with. The Wimter Snowlord was an enigmatic figure, at once powerful, yet aloof to the events of the world. It was possible, at least I dared to hope, that this was all a misunderstanding, and the Wimter Snowlord would end the curse upon my home as abruptly as it had begun. I took a step forward, seeking the source of the faint blue light which filled the vacant hall, when a voice, as cold and smooth as ice, whispered in my ear. "So you would seek an audience with me?" it asked coyly. I started away from the sound, turning to see the translucent image of an imperious figure, the very Wimter Snowlord. "This is but an illusion." The Wimter Snowlord chuckled like icicles falling. "You must find your way through my castle before you can speak with me. Many dangers lie between you and I. My illusions shall bewitch your mind, my minions shall test your mettle, and if you should somehow manage to stand before me, I will hear your plea." "Please, my lord," I cried quickly, "the people of my land are innocent. They are beset by an unending..." But before I could speak another word, the illusory Wimter Snowlord cut me off. "Of course, before you can enter the castle itself, you must solve my mere maze." With that, the illusory Wimter Snowlord vanished, leaving me alone in the entrance hall. I pondered the frozen tyrant's words about a mere maze as I took a tentative step forward. My nose found the invisible wall first, and I pulled back, clutching my face as pain shot through my head. After a moment, I reached my hand out, though there was nothing there. A solid wall blocked my way. On the far end of the entrance hall, I saw the door to the main castle, but with this maze of invisible walls and mirrors between myself and the way forward, I was at a loss. I pondered my options. If only I had someone with me who might be able to offer some guidance. But my companions were trapped in other lands. One day I had been traveling through the woods when I had seen what looked like a village nestled beneath an enormous mountain. had to slap myself. Now's not the time for flashbacks. You've got a maze to go through. Say, Snowlord, you got any heat lamps in this place? How dare you question me? It's the Winter Snowlord from behind. Who are you to question one such as I? The mirror-like surface reflected the Winter Snowlord's voice, and I knew he would see my surprise and fear at being caught so unawares.
Um,
Hey, buddy, when you have guests asking for heat, we're not calling you a crappy parent or slapping your wives. We're not criticizing. Perhaps if your guests were more comfortable, they'd be able to solve your little mazy thing for you. A small hole in the floor yawned in front of me again, offering no comfort from the biting chill which radiated from it. My body shivered with each frigid breath I took in through my nostrils. Get your winter coat out of your backpack and put that on too. Otherwise, you'll die of frostbite before you even reach the door. Done. How about some kind of spell? Nope. You're just going to have to tough this one out by yourself. It's a Christmas miracle. What are you? Some Luddite of magic? No, I'll simply try not to get myself killed. Fine then, but make sure you beat him without getting squashed first. Sure thing, bro. Don't worry. Enter the maze at your own risk. I crouched down into a low fighting stance, though there was no place in the entrance hole for me to attack from. The only option was to keep moving forward, to push past all the barriers placed between my path and my goal. Navigate with long jaunty strides, heating yourself up in the process. Use the heat to warm yourself against the elements. Don't let them freeze you over. Remember, your enemies are everywhere around you. No heat. I whispered aloud to myself, as I took another step towards the door. Examine the door. You say to yourself, if it had a lock or a keyhole or anything else which could offer security from the unknown dangers lurking beyond it, you would not have so much trouble deciding whether or not you should open it. Kick the damn door, life a little, you think, shrugging off your coat and slinging it carelessly over your shoulder before stepping closer to the door. As you reach out, your hand touches something wet, yet solid beneath your fingertips. Keep on, squeeze, turn and open it. Stand in front of an ornate, decorated oak door with a golden handle set in its surface. Before you can take a breath, a voice speaks in your ear, making you jump back in fright. What did I tell you about touching things? Laughs the maddening voice like wind chimes tinkling together. My name is Limerick, he says more calmly. I seek to speak with Wimter Snowlord. For I am Mr. Limerick, measured in Limerick's machine learned prose. Go warm your damn face, it's ribaldry time. Let's see what fresh hells have arose. A sudden, bright flash and wham! The door flies off its hinges and a large dragon the color of the ice behind you appears between you and your bowl. And I'm sure you will. You reply, quickly getting your balance as the room starts to spin around you. got so big that dragon through a wee little door. You dodged and you grab and you twirl about and get a lock hold on the bugger with not but moxie. Then when it tried to bite you on the shin, you stomped down hard, breaking his fangs right off. Nose out, and he's still there in the corner of your eye, coiled up like a rattler.
I guess I'll just wait till you get home.
Off the dragon, some whiskey. This'll stoke your fires, you say. And this won't hurt a bit. It was your lucky day. You've been out drinking all night. Not too much mind. You just wanted to be sharp for the showdown with Limerick.
Have a good day.
Ice dragon, not to write what the pragmatics say. Why don't you try smashing him over the head with one of those empty bottles instead? You scoff loudly at your reflection and wade into battle against the beast who lies waiting in the corner of your vision.
PM.
No, I didn't see too many requests, huh?
You put up your dukes. You brace yourself, ready to attack or defend. As your hand falls away, you feel a faint tingling sensation along your arm. It takes you a moment before you realize what has happened. Your fist had not met the dragon's snout. Instead, you'd knocked a bottle off a nearby. No! You reach for the whiskey bottle, but it slips through your grasp like smoke and rolls across the floor until it comes to rest beneath another table. This place makes my brain hurt. You growl as you stride towards it. I'm gonna burn it down. Mix the whiskey with the torch at one end of the room. Fire spells are among the easiest you can cast with the fire spell book, as they're all single spell, quick, low mana. A small flame dances around the edges of the bottle, growing hotter by the second. Cast level 5 Turbulent. You think triumphantly as your mind floats up above your body, hovering near the ceiling in midair. You watch your physical self scurry about on the ground below, pausing briefly to light a candle before rushing back out into the hall and heading towards your next task, taking control over it.
Oh! I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to retry it. Damn it.
Cast level 5 Turbulent on the bottle. Your ice dragons. You scream in frustration, swatting a miniature whirlwind of flames out of the way as you watch the bottle tumble past your feet and smash on the ground below. It's a Christmas miracle. Cast Frustration Rage of Hamilton. You make the magic come true with a flick of your wrist, sending waves of anger and rage coursing through your body as you turn your attention back to the dragon. Your fists clench, tightening in preparation for your attack. You clench further, and then you slam them together, only for both of your hands to pass right through each other. The dragon's maw snaps shut where one of your wrists would be, and his long neck coils tightly around the other side. Send your fist down the other side of that. You'll pay for this one. You vow. You slap against his scaly hide as he rears up above you with his tail poised ready to strike down at you. He strikes. You leap away as you feel the rush of air before you hit the floor. Send your fist up the dragon's fire hole as you go rolling across the floor. Your blow slams into the roof of its mouth, just behind its fangs. Its teeth crack open on impact, but the pain in your hand makes you release it, causing the dragon to lash out once more, sending a bolt of lightning arcing over. Cast Withering Maud. You attempt an enchantment which will damage enemies who come near by taking a small portion of their health and life force. You miss and take another hit. You hold your arm close as you watch the bone micros tear through flesh and skin alike. No, not my damned flesh skin. You cast Boiling Aspic. You set loose an arcane spell on your left arm that will boil the blood in its veins, killing any creatures or beasts that try to bite, claw, crush, stab, shoot, poison, pale, stun, pelt, smash, explode, throw bind, drain, dean, wear, gobble, gulp, eat, drink, swallow, absorb, digest, suck, chew, nosh, munch, chomp, scarf, inhale, consume, devour, snort, burp, sneeze, tap, dap, or otherwise abuse you while your arm remains like this. The dragon snarls as your fingers slip free of his grasp. He snaps his jaws shut around them again. I'm gonna cut off your tongue, you say to yourself as you send a flurry of slashes across his hide. Your spell eddies scalpel nails. You attempt a brutal attack against your enemy using a spell you have recently learned in the unlikely spellbook for practical use against dragons. A magical weapon. Your spell sends waves of energy rushing down the length of your arms towards the beast. You roll for energy landing, catching some on your hands. They glow brightly momentarily before fading away. Your feet connect solidly, and you find that you can hold on no matter how hard he shakes his head back and forth, trying to dislodge you. You cast Fluffernutter, the grand and swole spell. You make magic come true by drawing out each syllable of its name into a long, drawn-out moan. Fluffernutter, you cry as you feel something odd happening along the side of your right leg. No, Fluffernutter, the other Nutter. The other Nutter, shouts a strange voice as you continue casting. It seems as though the word is coming from everywhere all at once. A wave of light ripples up your body and across the ice floor behind you. Warm crackles and gleams its way across the room, and then it suddenly stops dead in front of your eyes, just above where your nose should be. There, amid swirls of greenish smoke, stands Limerick himself, dressed in robes made of what looks like bright red spider silk, topped off with an impossibly tall black hat with Hey, I'm Limerick. We related? No, wait. I'm his brother. Wait. We're not brothers, but he said I'm his friend who has a brain too small to ever get a job, so maybe he was talking about my brain being too big. You look around frantically for the dragon to appear and strike down this. Oh, Limerick, prove to me you are a real Limerick, you say. Tell us a villain. But there's nothing here but empty air and swirling dust motes. A soundless scream escapes your lips as you realize that you've been had by the mastermind known as Mr. Limerick. But hey, narrator, that is me. I am I. I am that which I think, that which I see, that which I hear, and all things else in between. What have you done with me, Limerick? Did you trap me within a cage of your own mind? Is that why you refuse to let me escape your hold up on reality? Or does it only happen when you think of something like a running couplet of the letter E and a silent vowel at the end of a word such as ice, deed, and in? Ness? Your eyes narrow at him. He turns his head aside, blinking nervously. No, no. He says quickly. It's just that sometimes people need proof before they believe. I don't. You insist. You just trick me. You take a step towards him, but then feel yourself falling backwards through an impossibly thin hole into another world. The stars whizzing past above you remind you of snowflakes. What are they if not snowflakes then? Your fingers are already white and icy cold with your breath as you grab hold of one and watch it melt away beneath your touch. Then you reach for the next and freeze the blood in your veins as you catch the two. Metaphorically, you might be caught up in this place where the sun never shines, where the earth is always covered in ice and snow, and where the wind is so fierce that even trees cannot stand against its fury. And a rock showed down the mountain at the mouth of a cave. Norwegian death metal, is it? Yes, indeedy doodly doo. But did you know, all those years ago, on a fateful night when I was barely more than an egg, my old uncle turned me into a hunk of raw meat using only a hatchet and some chanting magic words like frostbite and scurvy. That's like scabies, but worse. And all my family knew what he'd done to me and didn't care because he had enough gold to keep them fed and warm for many long seasons to come. And he made some of me jerky on a special occasion. I'd much rather not talk about it. But why did I mention it? Because today I've decided that I want revenge upon him for stealing the only thing I ever loved. My dear friend Pippin will tell you how I lost him forever. Because once we were brothers by the laws of nature. Which law of nature? You say, it doesn't matter. This tale takes place after I killed off every other member of my race in a terrible battle, excepting only two others who now share this space with me. Wait! What's happening? It's a Christmas miracle. I thought you were here to save your people? You're not. Well, I can take you back with me if you want. We're leaving right in the E8. But no, you shake your head. Not yet, you say. We still have time. Then you bend over and scoop up an entire snowbank. You pack it down inside your coat as though it was a winter scarf. Come along then. Let us go see what manner of man he is. It's a Christmas miracle.
Spoilers.
witness, man or men. You peer into the darkness, hoping to find some clue as to his identity. But there's only more blackness, interrupted occasionally by a distant flickering light. You sigh, leaning against the wall, peering into the dark. Pee into the darkness, and suckle it, for it shall give birth unto thee, your name, I think. The dragon chants something in a low voice that seems familiar, but different somehow. Wait, is it maybe just that I've never heard it before?
This is supposed to be an 18-hour playlist. Is it just getting... Oh. Does this mean that my... Oi. Christmas on Twitch. What? What? God. No. No sings. What is going on? Oh, Lord. Oh, no, that's what it is. Fine. Eyes are getting dry, firm again.
death metal concert. In background, my marble pastrami skin. Skinny, tinny, frail, tinny boy made of meat for family to eat. Humiliating. Yes! Witness my mighty fist. You try punching the air with one hand while waving your other about like an idiot. A moment later, you feel a surge of energy rush through you. It surges through your veins and tingles up your arms, legs, torso, neck, even your face. It makes your hair stand on end. It sends sparks flying off every inch of your body. You howl triumphantly and continue doing so until you hear laughter. It's coming from somewhere very close by indeed. There's no telling where it might be or where it's coming from. It could be the wind blowing across the ice plain, or the cracking and shifting of the walls themselves. Or perhaps it's merely the sound of the winter snow lord laughing at you. And when you turn around, there he is, a towering figure clad entirely in white, his eyes glittering brightly behind his mask. He looks down at you, smirking. You really think that spell would have worked? He says, holding out his left hand to catch the magic lightning bolts that now strike it instead. His right arm has grown to twice its original length. The elbow of his new sleeve is level with his shoulders. He shakes the shoulder closest to you and a handful of coins fall from within. Cast Fluffernutter maximum level. Fluffernutter! Fluffernutter! You shout again as you see him pick up the fallen gold pieces. You charge forward and attempt another attack, but he simply shoves them back into your mouth. You tried biting them, but they're too slippery for your teeth. You then notice some small metal bits inside one coin which cause your tongue to tingle as you swallow. After that, things start feeling strange. Your vision blurs slightly. Fluffernutter! Fluffernutter! And suddenly, you are standing here talking to me instead of being knocked unconscious by Limerick's powerful bow. I'm sorry about that, narrator. Head back into the fray, damn it. Once upon a time, my name was Mr. Limerick. But after being banished from reality by my master, a wizard with a bad case of scurvy called Zalgo, I came across a young mage named Eddie who had learned to cast spells. We teamed up, defeated his dragon enemy, and became heroes together. But that is only the beginning. When we finally made it home to our village, all the girls there fell madly in love with us both. And while we were spending the night making snow angels and staring at the stars through the trees of the forest where no sun ever shone, this happened. Fluffernutter! The flashback shatters. The spell has been broken. Your body is filled with warm light as you remember what happens next. You're living happily ever after, just like a little bunny or something. Now that you're free again, you can do whatever you want. So go forth and slay a few dragons. Make some babies. Go fishing for salmon. It doesn't matter. As long as you live, your life will be happy. Witness me. Witness the mighty fist of death. You bellow, punching the air once more before turning to face your foe. But wait, I know your tricks now, you say to him. You make summon babies in the snow horde, but they are still not right, so you eat them too. You have become quite fat with such rich food. No one loves you anymore except Pippin, but he must die. You save Pippin. Oh God, no! You run frantically away from the mouth that is slowly moving closer towards yours, knowing that it means to swallow you whole, your body and all, and then move on to devour the others around you. If only you had a way to escape from this place. But where would it be? Would it even exist? Is there anything beyond this blackness and swirling ice flakes? Salmantopia. That is where there is a land where snowmen play in the snow all day long with their friends. They sing songs about winter time and snowfall. The snowman children play in fluffy snowdrifts, tossing snowballs and rolling over in piles of snow like kittens. The sun shines every morning and afternoon, making everything nice and warm for the little ones who wear sweaters, scarves, gloves, boots, mittens, and earmuffs everywhere they go. There are plenty of hot chocolate and cookies to go round. You try to imagine how wonderful it must be to live there, but you can't remember what home looks or smells like anymore. You think about dinner and summon Tobia. What will be on your plate tonight? Maybe a great big bowl of spaghetti with lots of meat sauce. Or maybe some rice with soy sauce. Then do your parents have money problems right now? Will they pay the bill soon? Your stomach grumbles loudly again, reminding you that you haven't eaten since last night. You should find some food, no matter what it takes. You need something in order to stay strong, to fight against the cold, to keep fighting. It could be an apple, a banana, a handful of raisins, anything. Oh God, I'm starving. I need to eat. I want pizza. Salmon! Damn it! I want salmon! I was a fat baby. Look at my chubby cheeks. I hate being a fat man. My belly is so heavy, and not because of any delicious food inside of it. Look at mouth. You're floating in midair in front of Limerick as he looks down at you with a mixture of curiosity and disgust. I wonder how this works, he says, taking off his glove. He then holds out the other hand and snaps his fingers. Instantly, you disappear. He's quite impressed. You realize, looking around yourself for the first time, the world appears to consist entirely of ice. Blue ice at that. Yet there are neither stars nor moon above too. Tell which direction might be north or south. There are only walls of white stretching into infinity on every side. Where are the exits? You look back over your shoulder. The portal leading out has been blocked by several huge slabs of ice. Perhaps they have closed it to trap you here. But wait, there must still be some way to escape. And if it exists, it probably lies somewhere behind you. You turn about once more, gazing all around, when suddenly, Fluffernutter! The flashback shatters! The spell has been broken. Your body is filled with warm light as you remember what happens next. You're living happily ever after, just like a little bunny or something. Now that you're free again, you can do whatever you want. So go forth and slay a few dragons. Make some babies. Go fishing for salmon. It doesn't matter. As long as you live, your life will be happy. Save Pippin. You've heard enough. That dragon sounds evil in the extreme, but he also sounds powerful. Perhaps too much so. If you confront him now, he'll simply destroy you in the same manner he did the others who dared to oppose him. Better to let it happen naturally instead. Wait until he's distracted by other events. Wait, 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 wait. Wait until a death in the dragon's family. Strike him down as he sets off at the airport. Blow his brains out as he loads the gold coins into his private jet. For God's sake, narrator, how many times must I say this? Wait until some unforeseen event sends him mad. He becomes lost. He crashes into mountains. He forgets his own name. He is at my mercy. And then, you will use your secret weapon. You have prepared it well. You know, the best of your spells, the most potent of your powers, all your abilities gathered together to make one glorious final assault against the evil that would ruin you all. Fluffernutter! You see Limerick shift uncomfortably as you attempt another attack. But alas, no matter how hard you punch or kick or swing a sword or throw an axe, he always manages to block every blow or dodge them away. His white mask bends slightly under each impact, never cracking or shattering or even smearing a bit with blood or anything else. This creature may not be very bright. He seems rather stupid actually, but he's clearly quite strong. That's right. Keep attacking. Don't stop! Sooner or later he'll slip up! It's only a question of when. Kill Limerick. The flashback chatters! Gonna get a minute. Yada-tada-tada-tada-ta. Hey! You scream as you realize what has happened. BD, you moan as your mind replays his words over again in slow motion, replaying his last line before everything went dark. I've been waiting for you. It takes some time for your vision to clear enough to see where the exit lies. But after stumbling through the maze of ice walls, it appears to lie behind a door of solid blue stone. As you approach it, however, it opens by itself, revealing another black-masked figure just beyond the threshold, ready to kill you once more. It's just Dad. Easy. Let me tear his mask off. Tears them off and make some pastrami. I'm hungry. Look at mouth. You are floating in midair, held up by invisible force fields that seem to surround Limerick. There is something like an immense camera, a telescope set into one wall near your feet. Limerick peers intently at you through its lens with eyes that glimmer white with light. He snaps his fingers. Instantly, you disappear. Huh, he says quietly as he sets down his glove and frowns slightly. You turn around to look about yourself while he thinks deeply on this new situation. He looks worried now, not evil, which makes sense since he's not used to being attacked. I didn't ask for a colonoscopy. How did it get stuck? Should I have gone in the other way? Did they do anything else inside my belly besides check out my insides? Why doesn't anyone ever tell us anything? Fluffernutter! The flashback shatters! It all goes away. Your body fills with warmth as you remember what happens next. You're living happily ever after, just like a little bunny or something. Now that you're free again, you can do whatever you want. So go forth and slay a few dragons. Make some babies. Go fishing for salmon. It doesn't matter. As long as you live, your life will be happy. I'm done playing this bit of Pac-Man where I don't even know how I died. Let me go home. I need to sleep. Save Pippin. You've heard enough. That dragon sounds evil in the extreme, but he also sounds powerful. Perhaps too much so. If you confront him now, he'll simply destroy you in the same manner he did the others who dared oppose him. Better to let it happen naturally instead. Wait until he's distracted by other events. Wait, 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 wait. Wait until a death in the dragon's family. Strike him down as he sets off for the airport. Blow his brains out as he loads the gold coins into his private jet. For God's sake, narrator, how many times must I say this? Wait until some unforeseen event sends him mad. He becomes lost. He crashes into mountains. He forgets his own name. He is at my mercy. And then, you will use your secret weapon. You have prepared it well. You know, the best of your spells, the most potent of your powers, all your abilities, gathered together to make one glorious final assault against the evil that would ruin you all. Fluffernutter! You see Limerick shift uncomfortably as you attempt another attack. But alas, no matter how hard you punch or kick or swing a sword or throw an axe, he always manages to block every blow or dodge them away. His white mask bends slightly under each impact, never cracking or shattering or even smearing a bit with blood or anything else. This creature may not be very bright. He seems rather stupid, actually, but he's clearly quite strong. That's right. Keep attacking. Don't stop. Sooner or later, he'll slip up. It's only a question of when. Kill Limerick. The flashback shatters. He's gonna get them 8 at a time. Get it, teddy, teddy, ah! Yay! You scream as you realize what has happened. Your mind replays his words over again in slow motion, replaying his last line before everything went dark. I've been waiting for you. It takes some time for your vision to clear enough to see where the exit lies, but after stumbling through the maze of ice walls, it appears to lie behind a door of solid blue stone. As you approach it, however, it opens by itself, revealing another black-masked figure just beyond the threshold, ready to kill you once more. It's Dad. Easy. Let me tear his mask off, tear his limb off and make some pastrami. I'm hungry. Look inside mouth. You are floating in midair, held up by invisible force fields that seem to surround Limerick. There is something like an immense camera or telescope set into one wall near your feet. Limerick peers intently at you through its lens with eyes that glimmer white with light. He snaps his fingers. Instantly, you disappear. Huh, he says quietly as he sets down his glove and frowns slightly. You turn around to look about yourself while he thinks deeply on this new situation. He looks worried now, not evil, which makes sense since he's not used to being attacked. I didn't ask for a colonoscopy. How did it get stuck? Should I have gone in the other way? Did they do anything else inside my belly besides check out my insides? Why doesn't anyone ever tell us anything? Fluffer another. The flashback shatters. It all goes away. Your body fills with warmth as you remember what happens next. You're living happily ever after, just like a little bunny or something. Now that you're free again, you can do whatever you want. So go forth and slay a few dragons. Make some babies. Go fishing for salmon. It doesn't matter. As long as you live, your life will be happy. I'm done playing this bit of Pac-Man where I don't even know how I died. Let me go home. I need to sleep. Save Pippin. You've heard enough. That dragon sounds evil in the extreme, but he also sounds powerful. Perhaps too much so. If you confront him now, he'll simply destroy you in the same manner he did the others who dared oppose him. Better to let it happen naturally instead. Wait until he's distracted by other events. Wait, 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 wait. Wait until a death in the dragon's family. Strike him down as he sets off for the airport. Blow his brains out as he loads the gold coins into his private jet. For God's sake, narrator, how many times must I say this? Wait until some unforeseen event sends him mad. He becomes lost. He crashes into mountains. He forgets his own name. He is at my mercy. And then you will use your secret weapon. You have prepared it well. You know, the best of your spells, the most potent of your powers, all your abilities gathered together to make one glorious final assault against the evil that would ruin you all. Fluffernutter! You see Limerick shift uncomfortably as you attempt another attack. But alas, no matter how hard you punch or kick or swing a sword or throw an axe, he always manages to block every blow or dodge him away. His weight mass bends slightly under each impact, never cracking or shattering or even smearing a bit with blood or anything else. This creature may not be very bright. He seems rather stupid, actually, but he's clearly quite strong. That's right. Keep attacking. Don't stop. Sooner or later he'll slip up. It's only a question of when. Kill Limerick. The flashback chatters. He's gonna get him, make him an attack. Hey, hey, hey. You scream as you realize what has happened. Your mind replays his words over again in slow motion, replaying his last line before everything went dark. I've been waiting for you. It takes some time for your vision to clear enough to see where the exit lies, but after stumbling through the maze of ice walls, it appears to lie behind a door of solid blue stone. As you approach it, however, it opens by itself, revealing another black masked figure just beyond the threshold, ready to kill you once more. It's Dad. Easy. Let me tear his mask off. Tears them off and makes him pastrami. I'm hungry. Look inside mouth. You are floating in midair, held up by invisible force fields that seem to You beat that flashback. Limerick is grinning again. And look at this. You don't even get any closer to me. If you take one more step, I'm going to pop a stitch and pass right through you. You notice, however, that it's now very close to midday. Limerick appears quite agitated, and worse than that, he appears, well, scared, doesn't he? And this from the hero who didn't seem all that special before. Now that you've played the whole thing, he fidgets nervously as his whites grow steadily whiter. Wait for darkness to fall over the palace and his soul to weaken. Beat flashback. When next the image resumes, you're no longer within the Winter castle. There are snowflakes whirling around you. You beat that flashback. Limerick is grinning again. And look at this. You don't even get any closer to me. If you take one more step, I'm going to pop a stitch and pass right through you. You notice, however, that it... Oh, come here, on can really blush on how cool it any pure rodak boo. You both kill. Yes, well, Java Bubble, rather like God. Look out, and let go over tier of an episode, it's bit too full. You tough low buses support little one team is good, but who does more tunes a pack of our shoes old seeking of kale, the Munel, the babs of wake up and nab off tier, Rick. Mon Pee-wee-us. Soy, brave Joe, Nick, new loud guy, say, yay. Oh, scared, doesn't he? And this from the hero, who didn't seem all that special before, now that you've played the whole thing. He fidgets nervously as his eyelights grow steadily whiter. When next the image resumes, you're no longer within the Winter castle. There are snowflakes whirling around you. You beat that flashback. Limerick is grinning again. And look at this. You don't even get any closer to me. If you take one more step, I'm going to pop a stitch and pass right through you. You notice, however, that it's now very close to midday. But Limerick appears quite agitated, and worse than that, he appears, well, scared, doesn't he? And this from the hero, who didn't seem all that special before, now that you've played the whole thing. He fidgets nervously as his whites grow steadily whiter. Keep a person confused and they may attack first from something good, although it comes with its own disconcerting weaknesses. That would work, she says, leaning forward suspiciously. It would be such a new trick. All you've done was found someone to open up the next part for us. I mean, can you really fool the person opening their eyes and awaking from a bad dream? Can you convince some dragon to go left instead of right because a chord shows that I square then? Instead, secretly tumbling you here. She takes your head in her hands and waggles it. You hear clicking and squelching in the middle distance. She peers down at you while holding up. Now spattered face. Someone. She barks. Or are you inhaling again? Might as well choose someone I haven't used yet. You injure a thumb while you're next up to it, awaken very unpleasantly you cannot speak. Goblins indeed squander one's light, cast onto black things in the air. They torment various walls and enclosures run roughshod, much at torture and elsewhere. Their eyesight. Goblins call this at seeing its victims' face so ugly. Sometimes the mean muse travels the ground. Some heads are in hide, twisted old hats on you don't complete all what someone might grasp no matter that near you box and some pocket grow amethysts. Crowds will now will truly go, without so that goal. While those limbs you clutch, most rested limbs. Make this a physical, the limit, where, now, choose an area within range. Just a space by flicking away at TV or radio. When these solve no discern, no redefine end with twit. There button and something key. Immediate contact is I command to recognize sounds, you say. Even screams itself can tell you're stressful, and caller would remain scared thereafter. Sounds helpful, more nothingness of there than of is. Not about Hogob. He'll do loud as storms, wind and thunder, not in poke so badly when sonic unknown. Physical can make the briber bad. Don't hurt good a pleasant hour, put forward you I didn't understand and used. Please understood and us comply to whisper and wait in soin feels maybe one do hear all your stands faced fain tells for hold insiders none rob through did machine to hub goblin snow or rat. Now ask whispers Prince Pansion hints about San is designed to scowl young Ned not run their point say questions since delight answered would become nearly some babies drivel some stits bear that crank you back rear end blah. Things queer and the material be great at top warren rumble full round currents padding runder tape wings windworks kit forth is on druntwilite array pride would smur a pumpful hingers I know battles in wind bubbles cities made a neck such forward which monstrous serpent drew whereas indeed themselves cannot pull stop oppressing faces pool rill erector comes nest outer rival give done say which windows strain against pale night that lifts some available houses render peg call. Of magic like turning hold the thrust each taste in the plants both breath wind you would and small air of fickle pole sarcoptery bowl shallow scene once done he'll continue final them demanded changes runs unstrewed approve of lads lab shoring cabinet of saying their rove purpose properly Goodson Neil shipgate bubble each fake cad turn like useful holes inside gyres of Devon stone bow with handed tears run dead last in Clygen screen maze extract rapport better which address leaf enables dragon rest tender slap one most maging since chiami chomit the trusted lush like infit bliffit pride indeed remorse when groove lure shroud people such you all grow underground move vegan honey such keen.
All right, that's it for now. I'm gonna take a break.